Hey everyone, good afternoon. How are you doing? It's been a long time. We haven't seen each other. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys and introduce, or maybe reintroduce, a topic for you. Okay. The topic is adverbs of frequency. Okay. So we use adverbs to help describe verbs. Okay. To give an indication or to show how a particular verb is happening. So, one thing that we do use, and I got this lovely chart here from guys at Woodward English, okay? And they focus on adverbs of frequency. Now these adverbs of frequency, we have words like always, usually, normally, generally, often, okay? So these adverbs, okay, they give you an idea of how frequent you perform a particular action, okay, or it helps you describe a particular state. So, for example, if we use always, so I can give you an example. The example we have here is I always study after class. We use always when you do something all of the time, okay? Usually, okay, so I usually walk to work, okay? So this is something that happens a lot of the time, okay? It doesn't mean that it happens every day, but it happens a lot. And the same for normally and generally next, okay? So these are things as well that happen, okay? They happen a lot of the time, but maybe not as much as usually, okay? Why I like this chart so much is that it gives you here on the side here percentage. Okay, so if something is 100%, we use always, so it's something that you do all of the time. Okay. On the other end, you have never. Okay, so never. Okay, it's something that does not happen at all. So the example here, vegetarians never eat meat. Okay. So you could think of examples for yourself, something that you always do, or maybe something that you never do. Now, when we talk about adverbs of frequency, just to remind you, we use these to show the frequency that you do something. Okay. And this is how you can create a phrase or sentence. Take the subject, so I, you, he, or she, then the frequency adverb, always, sometimes, never, and then the main verb. So here, the example I have given you is I always eat. Okay, so in my case, for example, I love rice. So I say I always eat rice. Okay, oh, I eat rice every day. Okay, another example, you sometimes go. Right, so maybe one of you sometimes go to the park. Okay, not every day, but it's something that happens in your life. And then final example here, something that negative. Okay, so we use never. So we never play. You could think of a sport that you don't play, maybe rugby, for example. So we never play rugby. Another example of using adverbs of frequency, you can use these to show or to describe your state. Okay, when I say your state, how you are feeling. Okay, so for example, you could be happy, sad, tired, hungry. Okay, so you can use the adverb as well as an adjective to describe your state. So we do this by using the subject again, then the verb to be, right? The adverb, and then the adjective. So an example I've used here is I, subject, am, verb to be, always, adverb, hungry, adjective. I am always hungry. That's one example. How about a negative one? You are never happy. Okay, so there you have examples of how we can use adverbs of frequency to describe or talk about your state. All right. Now, you can also use some time expressions, okay, to describe or to help with the adverbs, okay? So I put some here, always, usually, sometimes, normally, okay, or positive time expressions, okay? When I say positive, it means that these are some things or things that you actually do, okay? So for example, I can say, I always go to church weekly. So weekly, once a week, for example. All right. So on this side, as I said, you have the adverbs. On this side, you have some time references. Once a month, so every 30 days, for example. Weekly, okay, every 7 days. Now, every other day, so Monday, then, for example, Wednesday, then Friday, okay, and then every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the final one, every other week, okay? So you go for 1 week, then the next week you don't go, and then the week after you go. Okay, so for example, I always brush my teeth every day. Okay, so it's something that happens every day. Okay. Okay, guys, so these are just some examples of how we can use adverbs of frequency in our sentences every day.